Hello, my friends. This is the Art of Prepping. Hope everyone's doing well today. So this is my 2021 year-end chat. I hope everyone has a wonderful Christmas, a wonderful New Year. And I just wanted to use this time in this video just to summarize some things that I've learned. And some of the things that you guys have reported as well as learning. So I've kind of put this all together. Now, this image on the screen is an image that I took a few weeks ago in my area of the sun setting. And I thought this was appropriate for the year coming to an end. So what did we learn? Well, people don't like to be told what to do. And, some people just need more time to break down information in order to know what to do with it. People get defensive when they're overwhelmed or when they find out that the information that they believe that they understand to be true is not true. And it's understandable because it's a whole paradigm switch that has to go on inside the brain. So what I've learned, and a lot of my friends have been saying this as well, you got to give people space and a little bit of time. When you give them information that's radically different than what they thought was true. And so you have to just give people time and space. There is a difference, though, between someone that's a know-it-all and someone that's just trying to be helpful. And myself and all my friends, at least to my knowledge, are helpful people. They're not trying to be Mr. Know-it-all or Mrs. Know-it-all. They're just trying to be helpful. But what I've noticed is this. That the difference, and this is unfortunate though, but the difference is only a matter of perception. And so most of the time, it's not the person that's trying to be helpful that's the know-it-all. It's the person that's being helped is misperceiving the whole ordeal. And so instead of trying to label people and put people in little boxes, I would encourage people to, and I've been doing this for myself as well, so I was guilty of this myself, of trying to step out of that whole frame of reference that, people are trying to do this or that, because most people are not trying to be a know-it-all. I know that I don't think I've ever purposely tried to be a know-it-all, but I have been misconstrued as a know-it-all. But that's just because I'm so eager to help someone in need. And of course, it has a lot to do with personality. And some people just don't have that personality. So it's hard to understand why you would want to help someone. But this is just how it is. And it's more of a perception than, someone is trying to purposely, and this is typically speaking, purposely trying to be a know-it-all. Another thing that I learned, and my friends have learned, at least we've been talking about this, is that it's really, really dangerous and unhealthy to take most things personally. It'll make you sick, right? It'll make you kind of crazy or mad almost. And it almost gives you like this false sense of reality as well. And it gives you this hopelessness and that the sense that you can't really enact change when you are a very powerful person. We're all very powerful. And, you'll feel like you're losing control if you just take everything people say to heart. You have to literally disconnect to some degree. You don't have to be a cold-hearted person. You don't have to remove yourself emotionally from any kind of major context in life. You just have to have boundaries. Something else that's really interesting is that, I hear people all the time say, man, I just love being around this person because they're so smart. But in reality, though, they don't really do that. Publicly they'll say, man, smart people are awesome. And then privately, though, they avoid them. And it's because most people, they'll have lower self-esteem. And you can certainly tell someone that has decent self-esteem, even though the whole concept of self-esteem is somewhat kind of abstract. But just generally speaking, someone that has better self-esteem is okay with being around someone that's smarter than they are. And, you know, there are times, though, that you have to be kind of humble, though, you know, especially if you're, you know, with someone that's just brilliant, that can talk circles around you. It can be kind of like overwhelming. So it's understandable why most people avoid people that are smarter than they are. But if they can just get over that, they can grow so much faster as a person. And so I've just noticed that most people like to surround themselves with people that are slightly less smart, if that's a concept that's appropriate. Someone that isn't as bright or isn't as aware than they are. Because if they are the smartest in the group, then they kind of have an upper advantage. And a lot of people I don't think, consciously do this. I think it's more unconscious. But it's there. It's just something I've been paying attention of. And, you know, there's also this tendency for people to be around other people that are relaxed. And I'm the same way. I really enjoy relaxed people, calm people, peaceful people, right? And it doesn't hurt if they're funny as well. And if they can kind of crack jokes on some of the things they do. Not that they put themselves down, because I don't think that's healthy at all. But they can at least make fun of some of the things that go on in their life. I think that is healthy there. So if you can have a sense of humor, and if you can be relaxed, and that you can take things appropriately and not just take everything personal, people really are drawn to those kind of people. And in closing here, I just want to say this. You know, 1% of the population makes choices based on feelings. Some people, it's like almost 100% just on how they feel, and not on the information in front of them, not on facts, not on logic. They're driven by emotion and feelings. And so why is this? Why are some people this way? I have come to understand that a lot of people are different because of their types of personality. And that's not going to explain everything. There are some people that are driven to their way of thinking and doing because it's part of a habit. It's part of a lifestyle. It's culturally influenced. But I can say, though, that personality is a big factor. And so just some things to think about here at the end of 2021. You know, I hope that 2022 is a much better year. So you guys take care, though. Thanks for all your support throughout the years, in particular 2021. You guys take care. We'll talk to you soon.